Good morning, my name is Steven, and today is our last Carnival Jubilee video. Today was supposed to be Cozumel Day, in which we were going to spend the time not getting off the ship, but seeing what the Jubilee would be like on an empty port day.
And welcome to Cozumel, Mexico. And today we're not getting off. Today we're gonna enjoy a day aboard Carnival Jubilee while it's quiet, while it's not crowded. And actually, to be quite fair, I did wake up a little late and we do have an early departure because we have to get all the way back to Galveston in a few days. So that's kind of why we're leaving early and not really explaining why I woke up late, but you know what? It's okay because we're gonna be on board for the rest of the afternoon, rest of the evening, and just enjoying the time. Our last port day, and we have a sea day tomorrow, but let's see what it's like. But today we're gonna be trying to get the things that I haven't been able to do because it's been so busy. Mainly, guys, burger is the biggest thing I wanna get to. But I really quickly wanted to point out, across the way is Harmony of the Seas, in which a few days, when we get back to Galveston, if you didn't know, we're gonna be getting off and we're gonna be going right over to Harmony of the Seas. And to see her a few days before we get aboard is actually really cool. While we're not docked directly next to her, because Cozumel has a few different ports and we're docked at a different port than the one Harmony is at, I thought it was really cool to see her get a sneak peek, as one would say, before we actually hop aboard. We'll be there in a few days, but for now, let's enjoy the rest of Carnival Jubilee. All right, we made it to Guy's Burger, and it still somehow has a line and a port day where everybody's off the ship. But you know what? That's okay. It's not too bad. It's a lot less than it was yesterday. I have a feeling that this sign may not be the most accurate, given that it's just right out that way. But you don't know. Maybe I just don't know how to count. Finally got over to Guy's Burger, which is the best burger at sea, in my opinion. I think so. But even on a day like today where it's a port day and most people have gotten off in Cozumel because it's a popular port, it's still busy. But they are cooking up so many burgers at a time. They're working, they're trying to crank through and get through people as fast as they can. So yes, it's a longer wait. It does take a little bit, but it does go fast at the same time. So anyways, we already know how this is gonna go.
Unfortunately, we didn't actually get to execute that video. Instead, I had to work on other things. Mainly, I was editing for the day, so unfortunately, we lost a good day of footage for that. But today, I'm gonna cut together a few different things that I've done over the last few days. Actually, today, a little trade secret. It's actually day 7 right now. I'm about to get off the ship, so we're gonna cut together a few different days and put it all together, just a wrap-up video of the Carnival Jubilee and my experience. So thank you so much for watching this video. It's gonna be a little rougher than the normal vlogs, but bear with me because I promise you what we get in the end for the next video is so worth it. So let's get to it.
So we've sailed away from Cozumel and, well, I guess we didn't really spend too much time on the ship actually enjoying an empty ship. We did spend most of the time working, and that's the most important thing that we need to do, is actually get some work done. If you haven't noticed, on the channel, I have been gone for a few months and we're trying to get back into the swing of things. And by we, I mean me. I'm trying to get back into it. So that is all I'm working on right now. That's all I did today. And today is honestly gonna be more of a filler kind of vlog, kind of filling out some things where I didn't exactly have placement for them in prior days. But before that, tonight is Elegant Night and we are going to head over and enjoy some lobster. So let's go ahead and get over there.
Welcome back to the Pacific Restaurant for dinner. Now we just have to get through to show them our table, but there's a huge mass of people waiting. I mean, that big crowd took a few minutes, but not too long. We're on our way to our table for Lobster Night.
All right, for formal night, we have 2 very exciting dishes. One is lobster. Lobster night is not gone on Carnival. In fact, it's still a thing. But the problem is that you have with lobster night, it's only on sailings that are 6+. So since this is a week-long cruise, we have an Elegant Night with lobster on it. So let's see how this tastes today. It's okay. Could use a lot of butter though. And then the other thing is prime rib, which I'm always a big fan of prime rib. So basically, tonight we got like a surf and turf sort of setup, which is really awesome. But yeah, prime rib with au jus, let's go. It's actually really tender, because I accidentally cut it not with a steak knife. Cut it with a regular knife. And it's still cut really easily, and it's really good. Both options are very great. Formal night, you can't go wrong, especially when you have someone else that orders you their lobster tail and gives it to you. Unfortunately, lobsters do only have a 1 per person kind of limit, but when you pair it and you get a surf and turf, you can't go wrong. Dinner was honestly pretty good to me. My dad actually really didn't like his dinner. He had the prime rib and lobster just as me, and his prime rib, and I tried a bite of it too, was actually so much more tougher than mine was. Like, the difference in quality was very, very different. It was very apparent. And so I understand why he wasn't as happy with the dinner as I was in the video, and we talked to our neighboring table and they actually had the same experience where the husband had a really bad steak but the wife had a really good one. So I'm not really sure what's up with that carnival. There's a lot of people that have to feed on board. You have to source quite a bit of meat to feed the entire dining room, but to be so different, I'm not really sure how that happened, but it did. So that's just something realistically to expect. And service tonight was a lot slower than expected, which is kind of a bummer. We hate to see it when that happens, but you know what? It is what it is. You make the best out of it. Dinner in the main dining room, always expect a longer dining experience. Now, of course, you never want to just sit there for 20 minutes without seeing a server, which we only saw our server 3 times. One to take our order, one to deliver our appetizers, and one to deliver our dinner. So that was the only times we ever got to see him. Not the best service, but I understand these guys work hard. They're spread really thin. That's really just a Carnival Cruise Line thing. That's not necessarily bad on the servers. They're trying their best. They're working real hard. But sometimes when they have too many tables and everyone's all over the place, they just get caught up and it's a hard time for them. So I do understand. Now, there wasn't actually a show after Elegant Night, so I'm gonna pull a day before. Now we're going into night 5. At the end of Costa Maya, we ended right when we got back on ship, but there was more to the evening that we're gonna share right here. So it's kind of a bit of a, you see how it's kind of a Franken-zombie of an episode. But anyways, Dear Future Husband in the Jubilee Theater by the Playlist cast. Let's take a look.
Look at that city. This is going to be awesome.
I just want everyone to remember it was me. What a brilliant idea for the two of you to get married on a ship.
Hey everyone, Adam Storm and Amber Pierce are getting married tomorrow night on the Lido deck.
Here, I brought stuff to decorate your cabin door.
Who'd have thought that a city slicker would fall in love with a Texas gal?
This party is officially started. I got a feeling tonight's the night. Hey, let's spin it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Like oh my god. Jump off that sofa. Come on, let's kick it. And we'll go. If you're ready, like I'm ready. 'Cause it's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you.
Go totally crazy. Forget my lady. Men, shirt, short skirts. Come in my head, do what I dare.
Hey!
Adam Storm. You know this guy's not afraid to play with my best friend's wedding.
Okay, sorry everyone. Some guy named Vinny requested it.
I just remembered. We have a wedding surprise for you. Your sweet moonbeam, the smell of you and every single dream I dream. I knew when we collided, you're the one whom I decided was one of my kind.
I'm starting to think you want her too. Am I crazy? Have I lost you? Even though I know you love me, can't help it.
One step closer. I am tired every day waiting for you.
Future Husband is an amazing show. I actually really appreciate that show. It's about a couple who's coming aboard the Carnival Jubilee to get married, and I like that storyline a lot, actually. Whenever there's a story to some of those playlist shows, it makes it so much better, so that way you can be invested in the characters, and I kind of liked the idea and approach that they took with it. They played some really good music, the singing was amazing, the dancing was amazing, but the only weird thing that I have with Dear Future Husband is that in the middle of the show there is a nightclub scene that just completely breaks the whole story. It's very random. I'm really not sure why it's there. I understand it's there for comedy relief, but also at the same time, it's very tough. I mean, you're listening to Harlem Shake and Gangnam Style, which are two songs that I don't take serious at all, which is probably the whole point of those songs, but it just completely breaks up the whole pacing of the entire narrative of the show. It just felt like they're trying to extend out the time, and that's probably exactly what they were doing. So I'm not a big fan of it. It's definitely not my favorite part, but the rest of it, the getting ready for the wedding ceremony, and all of it just kind of comes full circle. I really enjoyed it. It's a great show. One that you definitely have to check out. It's not gonna be a favorite amongst everyone. I know that some people do not like it. It's just not a favorite. So go in with an open mind, and hopefully you'll enjoy a lot of the music like I did. I think like song selection is the best part about it, and hopefully you'll have a great time. Now, we will highlight this because I didn't really record it, I just enjoyed it more so, is the 80s Rock and Glow Party, which is honestly to me the most popular carnival party ever. It is up on the Lido deck and it is packed full of fun. Everyone is out there, everyone is dancing, even me. I didn't record it because I can't record and dance at the same time. It doesn't really work, but I was dancing, I promise. I'm not just lying to you, wink. No, I really was. It was actually a really great time. I loved the 80s party. It was a fun one. I didn't vlog it too much. I just enjoyed it. That tells you how good of a party it was. If I don't want to spend time on the camera, that means that it was actually something good. Future reference for everything that I do. If I spend a lot of time recording something, I didn't enjoy it much, but if I spend a lot of time enjoying it, I really enjoyed something, right? There's not that much footage, probably means I enjoyed it. Not always true, but definitely for the parties. If there's a lot of footage, then I didn't enjoy it at all. And that concludes our Day 5 flashback. One of the things that I've been really enjoying about the Carnival Jubilee is going to be the comedy shows. The fact that they have 2 comedy shows at the same time. There's 2 comedians aboard at any given time. We actually had a total of 4 comedians. I'm not going to talk about them specifically, but just the idea of having 4 comedians throughout a sailing, and they're doing 3-4 shows an evening. They actually set up Punchliner Comedy for the adult show, and then they have Limelight Lounge for the everybody show, and I've really enjoyed the comedy shows. We're not allowed to record them, so that's why I haven't really talked about them, but me and Dad have definitely enjoyed going to comedy, and I like that you don't need a reservation for it. You just need to go, and they're doing multiple shows throughout the evening. And so even though they're smaller comedy venues, like you want a comedy club to be, the more intimate, everyone gets a chance to go, and I love it. That's definitely one of my favorite things about this ship is the comedy shows, and I don't even get to record it, but that's fine because I get to laugh and enjoy it myself. So then that brings us to Day 7, our final day aboard the Carnival Jubilee. Obviously, this is the last day of the cruise, and I'm not vlogging, but I'm recording something, so something's a little off, right? And that's because the next video, or in a few videos, we're gonna be doing Harmony of the Seas versus Carnival Jubilee, Texas's 2 biggest ships. I'm so excited to talk about both of these ships in one video. It's going to be a lot of fun. Stay tuned for it. I promise you it is going to be worth sacrificing these 2 days for that one awesome video.
We spent most of the day filming this Carnival versus Harmony of the Seas video, and we had to do a lot of B-roll background. So this sea day, as the last day, has been a complete bust. But we have one more show that we're gonna try and get to, which is going to be the Festival of Nations. So let's head down to Grand Central yet to enjoy our last show.
Welcome the way to end all cruises on Carnival. The world works here. And I'm on the wrong floor, so we gotta head down.
I don't know what I was thinking. I just thought deck 8, but that's, yeah, it's technically the Grand Central, but I need to go to deck 6. I wanna be on the bottom floor.
My name's Louis, I'm your cruise director, and to me, cruising's all about making friends, making memories, and having fun. So give me a big cheer this cruise if you've made a friend. Who's made a friend this cruise? Yeah? Give me a cheer if you're gonna see that friend again. Ah, not many people, not many. Give me a big cheer this cruise if you've made a memory. And give me a big cheer this cruise if you've had fun. Well, to me, cruising is all about the people on board. We are a
big, beautiful, shiny ship that sails across the ocean. We make the same cocktails. We make the same food in the restaurants. We go to the same places. We do the same shows. I tell the same jokes. The only difference is each and every single one of you. It's down to all of our crew and all of you. So a big thank you on behalf of the captain and all the crew to you. Thanks for having fun. Thanks for singing along. Thanks for going to the cocktail bars. Thanks for partying in the nightclub. Thanks for going to watch our shows, watch our musicians. It's all because of you that this has been an incredible cruise. But before we start the show, who's going to come back and see us soon? Yes! I'm going to bring up some of our incredible, hard-working crew members. Because on board this ship, we've got over 1,750 crew from over 58 different nations. And don't they all do an amazing job? Carnival Jubilee, please give it up for our crew! Up first, this next team member is waving the flag of a nation with over 24 team members on board. Give it up for the nation of Ghana! Carnival Jubilee, next up, we're hailing the beautiful nation of South Africa. We've got over 50 team members from there. Carnival family, we're going to keep the party going as we now recognize the beautiful nation of Serbia. Next up, we're off to one of the most vibrant, colourful nations in the world. Please give it up for all of our crew members from Kenya. Now tonight we're going to be taking you to this beautiful location, but first we're going to celebrate all the hard-working crew from China. It's now time to heat it up. We're off to one of the wonders of the world. Give it up for our crew members from Peru. Carnival Jubilee, it's now time to jet off to Croatia. And next up, we've all been on this cruise, it's the nation of Honduras. Carnival family, this is a fantastic, beautiful flag from a great nation of Zimbabwe. Next up, we're off to Jamaica, baby. Incredible crew members. Carnival family, next up is the nation of Colombia. And it's now time to recognize each and every single one of you, because we've got 5,872 guests from the United States of America. Come on, baby, let's see our party and see up on your feet. Help us all together, we can rock the boat. Please put your hands together for the Carnival Jubilee crew. We all sail from our nations around the world, but it's thanks to each and every single one of you that we get to do the job we're enough to do, and we get to sail out of fantastic US ports on board our fun ship. So thank you, everybody. Here we go, double time, let's roll the boat. Take 6, 7, and 8, you're looking great. Here we go. Cruising all about making friends, making memories, and having fun. Here we go, folks, hands up. Take number 7, take number 8, we see ya. Here we go. Carnival family, please go wild, go crazy. We are Carnival Jubilee crew. It's nearly showtime, but please one more time, give it up for your Carnival Jubilee crew. Carnival family, it's now time to welcome up the wonderful Ethan and Michelle as we imagine a world that works together in perfect harmony, just like this ship. Please put your hands together for tonight's center stage vocalists. Feel free to sing along.
Imagine per mundo la gente senza te e senza più l'inferno. Living for today.
Now so
upside down, trying to cope, I'm looking for hope, and I think about what's come of us. It's all too much. I feel so strong with my hands up to the sky. I am reaching out tonight. This is bigger than us. I give my all.
Remember the words you told me, love me till the day I die. Surrender my everything, 'cause you made me believe you're mine. Yeah, you used to call me baby.
We just finished up We Are One with the combination of the Festival of Nations, which started off with the World Works here, which is always my favorite show, but the We Are One, that whole performance was awesome. I loved it. That was a good use of space in Grand Central. There is things happening all over the place. They were doing literally live changes right in front of us, which was really cool. The aerialist was amazing. Everything about that show was awesome, phenomenal. Live music, live performance. Honestly, one of the best shows aboard the ship, in my opinion. Sorry, Players Cast, but I got to give it to the Central Stage performers. But this was awesome. What an amazing way to finish off the night and finish off the cruise as far as all the performances go. come to the end of the evening, I guess. So now it's time to head back, start packing, get our luggage out for the next morning because we have to get off early tomorrow. 1 week goes by really fast. Sometimes it's hard to imagine that 7 days can just like that be over and you have to go home. But thankfully this time we're not going home. We have another journey after this, but we still have a few more moments to enjoy aboard Carnival Jubilee. So let's go ahead, get packed, enjoy the rest of the evening, and enjoy tomorrow morning. So let's go. So yeah, now you're all caught up. I've caught you back up. We're here back in the cabin. We're gonna finish up packing and pretty much get ready to say goodbye to this beautiful ship. It has been an amazing 7 days. Honestly, when I came aboard the Carnival Jubilee, I didn't know what to expect. I knew that this ship was different. The Excel class was different than any other Carnival ship that I'd been on, and certainly it has been, and for a lot of really good reasons. This ship is Carnival's best. There's a lot of things that they can improve on, definitely. It's not perfect. I feel like there's a good span of Carnival ships where if you go on one, you've been on all of them, they're all very similar, but the Excel class is completely different, and a lot of the changes they made on this ship are for the better, and I'm really excited to see what Carnival's next ship class is going to be like, because it will be even better. I already know it. Specifically, if they take what they've learned here on Carnival Jubilee and apply it to the future ships, Carnival will be a brand that continues to grow and continues to innovate and to bring fun to cruising. I'm just looking at myself in the camera right now. I have like really tanned out over this week. The sun has been beaming for sure. But anyways, hopefully that all made sense. Let me know if you have any questions about that. Debarkation is never a fun day, but it's always a day that we all have to go through on every cruise, no matter who you are. So I'll check back with you in a few. It's the next morning, and today it's time to get off the ship. So we are waiting for our luggage tags to be called because we checked our luggage last night. We're group number 8, and also we don't want to get off right away because our boarding time is not until 11. It's currently 8:30. It's time to get out of the cabin. So let's go ahead, get out, see what the rest of the ship looks like as it's time to leave. Goodbye, cabin. It was nice staying in you for about a week, but now it's time to leave. Just a quick glance at the Grand Central, and everyone is just casually waiting for their number to be called. Oh, wow. It's foggy today. And after a little bit of waiting in the Lido Marketplace, it is time for us to go. It's actually about 9:40, so it took a while for our luggage tag to get called, but it's finally called. Time to get off. So head down and check off. Time to get off.
Hey, see you soon.
Bye, Sam.
Take care.
Last steps. We're off the ship. It's time to head home. Oh, I wasn't saying it's time to head home. Close enough statement. But now it's time to go get our luggage, go through customs, and we'll be out on land again. Alrighty, we're back out on land. Welcome back to Galveston, Texas. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the entire series of the Carnival Jubilee, but now we have to make our walk back to Harbor House, where we're gonna catch a bus to our next cruise. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you'll check out the next one, Harmony of the Seas, coming up real soon. Thank you so much for watching. As always, this isn't a goodbye, but just a see ya real soon.